So this is the AO1 for murder. So this is legal knowledge for murder summarised in 10 easy points to remember. For OCR, in a 25-mark essay, you get 10 marks at AO1 and you get 15 marks for evaluation. If it's a scenario question, you get 10 marks for AO1 and then you get 15 for application. So, point 1, murder is an indictable offence. It's heard in the Crown Court and it has a mandatory life sentence. Point 2, definition comes from common law. It is the unlawful killing of a reasonable creature in being under the Queen's peace with malice aforethought. Point 3, the actus reus is the unlawful killing of a reasonable creature in being under the Queen's peace. 4, unlawful. This just means illegal. Sometimes a killing can be lawful, e.g. the police, the army, doctors, so I would put the case of A for that, and if you act in self-defence, Martin, excessive force, so that was an unlawful killing. Number 5, killing. The defendant must cause the victim's death. Normal rules of causation apply. Factual causation, but for test. But for the defendant's actions, the end result would not have happened. White. Legal causation. The defendant must play a significant part in the death. Kimsey said significant means more than a slight and trifling link. In other words, more than minimal. Point 6, I think. Point 6. There must be no intervening acts which break the chain of causation. Really bad medical treatments and negligent medical treatment will break the chain of causation. That's the case of Jordan. If the victim has a pre-existing medical condition, it will not break the chain of causation. So that is the case of Blau. That's the thin skull rule. Point 7, what is a reasonable creature in being? A fetus is not a human being. That's the AG ref case. So to be a human being, you must be independent from the mother and expelled from the womb. At the other end of the life scale, if you are brain dead, then you are also not a human being. That is the case of Bland. Point 8, under the Queen's peace. This just means not in wartime. Point 9, the mens rea is malice aforethought. This is intention to kill, express malice, or intention to cause GBH, implied malice, and you can use the case of Vickers for that. Final point, number 10, intention is defined as a desire to bring around the consequences or about the consequences, Mohan. It can be direct intention, where D wants the end result to happen, or it can be indirect intention. This is the case of Woolen. So if D foresees death or serious injury as virtually certain, then you can infer intention. So that's all you need to know for the AO1. You may want to use different cases, and that's fine as long as they illustrate the same point of law. But hopefully that's just a nice summary. Type it out in 10 points, and then you've got the AO1 for murder, whether an essay comes up or whether a scenario comes up. And tune in for the AO3.